Welcome back to Sports on Tap. I'm your host, James Laney, with my co-host, Kyle Johnson.
Billy.
And my other co-host, Ryan Fahey.
I love you, Sarah Cameron.
Oh, my God.
I love her so much.
What's up?
The things.
What, is she dead?
Oh, whoa. Relax. No, she's not dead. It's the girl that plays...
I thought that's what that was.
No, I always do that for, like, everything. My sister once told me, she goes, for a guy that doesn't go to church, you do that a lot. I go... It just works.
Sarah.
It's Sarah! But anyway, what are we...
So good.
Talking some Patriots today. Mac Jones, Cam Newton. Seems like it's going to be a competitive quarterback competition. How short is the leash on Cam Newton?
Hella short, but he's at least getting... he's going to start. That's because
so.
we at least owe him that. We do.
Well,
we really
yeah,
do. We gave him absolutely not... He wasn't good regardless.
Bill is also not a man to...
Billy.
Usually.
Right, but this is really his first quarterback after Tom Brady, and he wants it to work.
Yeah.
It's an ego thing, too. He wants that to work.
I actually didn't think of that.
So, I agree with, like, last year he had nothing to work with, this and that. Like we said, he played with a bag of peanuts, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah.
And kind of Julian Edelman. You got, like, one leg
Barely.
Julian Edelman.
For like 4
And Cam
weeks.
Newton had a few good games throughout the year. I think the leash is exceptionally short because, the team was bad last year. But if we go like 3 weeks in and he's the reason losing games, it's like, whoa, Cam.
I think
what are we doing? And it's got to be his reason.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing is he has to be the reason. Like,
Right.
If we lose games because of some stupid...
If the defense lets up 40 points a game, just a hypothetical, clearly, which I don't think they would, but
yeah,
you can't knock a guy for something that's out of his control, and that's why I think he's going to get the starting job week 1.
Well,
because, like you said, he's been here for a year. He's kind of earned the role, and guys like him. He's not 2015 Cam Newton. We all know that.
Yeah.
But he's still working hard. Like, he's grinding like all hell.
Well, he came out and said, too, he's like, my shoulder still wasn't 100% last year. And, I mean, let's be honest, we could kind of see it. Like, he was missing a lot. And it's like
badly.
we didn't have any other choice. He said this year, he came out and he's like, my shoulder is, like, good to go. Like, I mean, I know obviously he's going to say that. It's yet to be seen. But in, like, some of the stuff that, like, the Patriots are posting, like, at least on Instagram this morning, I saw Cam Newton make a 65-yard throw, dime, into double coverage, and they caught it for a touchdown.
Best throw I've seen all off-season out of him.
Out of him, yes. But it's like...
But the fact that there was one out of all of the off-season...
That's the
throws me off.
Sample size.
So
Yeah, there's also been
Jones,
there's also been videos of him missing terribly, too.
That's what I'm getting at, where it's like the sample size is... Oh, you have this one unbelievable throw, which is great, but then the other 10 before that, it's like
I'm just saying,
which is like what he did last year.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing with his leash too. I think it's like if we start seeing him miss like open guys, like it's like you did everything right, you just fucking missed. It's like well, we have a guy who he's not going to miss those throws.
Doughboy has been what I've been seeing and hearing. Nothing but impressiveness, being impressiveness. That's
okay, but obviously around here, our media is going to be a little biased, especially to Mac Jones.
A
lot of people don't have our opinion on him. Like they want him to succeed. They want him to like.
I want him to succeed. I'm not an idiot,
but like we just don't have faith.
Yeah.
So the thing that's bought me in a little was it leaked out of the locker room. I talked about this last week, maybe before the show, but anyway, was out of the locker room. The players want Mac Jones, which that speaks volume because guys like Cam Newton, but they realize he's just not that guy anymore. And I want to.
But how true is that?
I mean, always take things with a grain of salt. But the thing is, what I want to compare it to is last year before they signed Cam Newton, all the veteran leaders were like, "Oh yeah, Jarrett Stidham's amazing, this and that." And I never bought it because I'm like, yeah, clearly you're going to want to hype up your guy because you have no other option. It's like, so you have to go with him.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're going to clearly build that morale so he gets the confidence. So maybe he can be something, basically.
Jared.
So, but now this year, it sounds like they're doing the same with Mac Jones, but he's not the only option. So that's what speaks a little volume to me. Then again, how true is that statement of it leaked out of the locker room? But the fact that there is a second option, they have Cam Newton. We all know he's not amazing anymore, but you at least have a reliable veteran. Well, and these guys coming out of the locker room are saying, we like Mac Jones.
I just think with Cam Newton, especially if he gets his arm back, even if it's not what it was in 2015, like, our O-line is so good. Damian Harris is, like, he is a great power back to have. Like, we have a good backfield. We have the weapons inside. Like, we have the 2 tight ends. We are going to run the ball so much better with Cam Newton in there. And I can't stress that enough.
And the Patriots are not going to be a deep ball team.
No.
What's the deep threat? Nelson Aguilar?
Yeah. Kendrick Bourne's not awful.
Kendrick Bourne's a number 2. He's not number 1 though.
But as a deep threat, I mean, he's not an awful deep threat. He's quick. He's got hands.
But the team is clearly built to be, like you said, within the numbers. Yeah. Whether it's running, passing, it's
within
the numbers.
We are going to be a running football team. Even if Mac Jones takes over, we're still going to be a running football team. So it's like, I would rather see Cam Newton run the ball than Mac Jones
can't even
not run the ball.
But if you look at the end of last year, though, Cam Newton was starting to play a little more safe because he realized when he runs the ball, he gets beat up. Like, his body is
getting taxed.
He's just getting
getting taxed.
What's the chances we do like a 2 QB, like we have a system in place with something?
Maybe
he is so athletic, though. Like, there's talent.
I know, but he's not the same. Like, I'm not saying his running's not the same.
I won't say. I'm not saying.
I mean, he's always been
like that. Like that run he had last year that he broke for like 70 yards. I think it was against. It might have been against the Bills, to be completely honest. Something like it was at Gillette. He broke it for like 70 yards. If that was 2015, Cam, he takes that to the house.
I don't.
But
think
he got
so.
Yes, he gets gassed.
He hasn't.
Yes, he has. But he got
young
gassed.
Cam Newton.
No.
Yeah.
He's always been too big. He's always reminded me of like Antonio Gates running. Like, just fast enough to be a tight end.
No, he was faster than that. I'm not saying I'm not putting him up there with Lamar Jackson's speed.
Dude, if he had
but
that
he ran
speed,
because
then why
he's that big? Because he's like a tight end.
No, 2015 Cam takes faster. That to the house.
He doesn't get as winded, down. But I don't know.
Exactly. He got gassed.
He used to be way faster. And when I say way faster, I'm not even saying Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson. He's nowhere even close to that. I'm not. He never was. He was. You're acting like he was.
You're acting like he was
dog shit.
No, he's been pretty slow. His whole career.
I don't know what you've been watching.
No.
What are you guys? What are you
talking about?
He has never been like.
He's not saying. I'm not saying he's like McQueen out there, but like
he runs as well as he does because he is that hard to tackle because he's that big. He's never been.
That's part of it too.
But he's the fact that he looks slow is because we didn't watch him play really in Carolina. Like, he's the same speed.
All we saw
2015 is all you saw
was nothing but Cam. All we saw in television was nothing but Cam.
Yeah, but he was still the same.
He was a gazelle.
No, how are you saying he's the same speed?
Comment down below.
That is not
Kyle.
Cam Newton was clearly faster in 2015 than he is now.
Like 1,000%.
Maybe.
Yeah,
like 10%.
No way.
Okay, 1,000. Okay, 1,000's a bit much. We can lower that number, but higher than 10. Somewhere in the middle.
No, just don't touch me.
I can't believe you think he's like. You're acting like he's Tom Brady running the ball. Like, what are you talking about?
No, I never said that. He. As far as like being a fast quarterback, he's never been a fast quarterback. I'm sure Mac Jones runs the same speed as Cam Newton. Bro, I would love to see his 40.
What?
Love to see.
Are you talking
Mac Jones
hold on.
40, but
hold on.
Cam's a different breed.
Cam Newton now or 2015 Cam?
Both.
You're an idiot.
No.
What are you?
There's no way, dude.
Pull up the 40s. Who are you pulling up?
Cam's.
I'll pull up Mac Jones.
Pull up 20.
You're out of your mind.
What year are you pulling up Cam's 40? Because I want his 2015 40.
No.
Well, no. You're not going to have his
2011 Combine. He ran a 4.59.
A 4.6.
Yeah.
A 4.6 is not fast.
He was a gazelle on
for
the field.
For a quarterback.
Mac Jones, I think
Mac Jones ran a 4.79.
I feel like I'm not that off. I'm off by 0.2.
Cam Newton's still faster, though.
I never said he wasn't. I said they run very similar 40s.
He was really going that way. He didn't say it, but he was going that way.
You're playing the line.
You were playing that line. You were dancing on that line so hard.
I'm saying everybody thought Cam Newton. Okay, I would love to get his fucking 40.
Cam Newton's also way more athletic than Mac Jones, so you have to remember.
Which is why he's going to run the ball better than Mac Jones, which is why I think having him back there, that as far as that 70-yard run or whatever, like him getting gassed, I think it's just him getting gassed. His speed, I don't think, has changed. I think the length at which he can perform at that fucking level of skill
I think
has changed.
He slowed down, but I think he was faster.
A 4.6 is not fast. I mean, it's fast for us, but for NFL standards,
clearly
it's not fast.
Never
4.6
compare professional athletes to our abilities.
What did
professional athletes get paid millions of dollars for a reason?
You can't compare us to like a Cam
Antonio
Newton.
Gates' 40 was 4.5. Fuck you both.
Yeah,
when he was how old?
Yeah, Antonio Gates was a monster when he was younger.
That's what dude. But he was never like fast. He was never blazing by anybody.
He's a tight end.
Cam Newton, I'm just
Did
saying.
I not say he runs like
dude,
a tight end?
I'm looking at Kyle, I'm looking at a 72-yard touchdown run he had in Carolina. He is blazing. He is flying. Kyle, he is like...
I just don't get why you act like Cam Newton, the guy who dominated 2015.
Dude,
I'm talking like peak Cam Newton.
He's outrunning DBs.
Peak Cam Newton.
Is he outrunning DB? Let me see the video.
So this is the thing. I'm not talking this year Cam. Cam clearly
is
is
he
slowed
outrunning
down.
or running through?
I'm now with another ad. I hate the internet so much.
YouTube Red,
Everything's
baby.
got to be monetized.
So now I thought you just said YouTube bread, and I'm like, what is that even?
YouTube's getting their bread. They're getting mine for YouTube Red.
We're not even sponsored by them. Stop acting like we
I'm
are.
just like
Kyle, he is so fast.
Let me see the video.
Now here's the real question though.
Oh my god.
Because clearly he's not as fast anymore. At what point do you think Mac Jones takes over for the old man?
I think what week they play the Bucks? Is that 4? Is that week 4?
Oh, Mother Mary.
That's a big one.
I think if Cam Newton is accurate with the football, because I think he makes good reads already, I think his mind is still there, and I think his talent is still there. If he is accurate with the football, if his shoulder is okay, I don't think Mac Jones takes over this year.
I could see Mac Jones week 4 or 5.
But I think Bill wants to beat Brady so bad that if he sees Cam slip a little bit, that game Mac Jones might play.
Can you imagine Mac Jones coming in week 4 after we're down 21.5, and Mac Jones comes out of the locker room and just
beats
starts
Tom Brady,
balling?
I don't think it's week 4, but anyway,
Is it?
does not matter.
I feel like it's week 4.
I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Yeah, Kyle. I sent you a link to that.
I think Mac Jones gets the job week 4 or 5. I don't have faith in Cam, and and you know my take on Doughboy, Mac Jones. I know Cam didn't have much to work with last year,
which literally nothing.
And I expect Cam to be better, but like you said, he was missing wide open throws last year.
Yeah, bad. Like bad.
That I think is the big thing, because if his shoulder's not there, it's done. I think you could.
And
I think if he's missing throws week 1, Mac Jones could take over. I think the moment
it's got to be ugly week 1.
Misses, yes.
Ugly week 1.
It would have to be real bad. I think you got to get. I know he's on a short
15 yards. I really think it comes down.
I know
to
he's on a short leash, but you got to give him at least more than a week. That's not. A guy can have a bad week. Now, if we're going into week 3 and he's still playing like this, it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing, Cam?
I know.
I'm starting to like Doughboy a little more. I have to see it on the field though.
Yeah.
I do remember this run.
Oh,
he was pretty fast.
Wait, he was.
Couldn't see Mac Jones doing that.
Kyle, flying. He's flying. He's big.
What is his?
He's big as shit. But that guy, he's running like an absolute manimal.
I want to see his 70-yard touchdown run last year.
Thank you.
I want to compare the two. That's what I want to see.
Oh god,
I want
it's
to
bad, dude. It's not bad, but you can tell he was like.
Are you talking about
from that was I think that was 2015.
50-yard run versus the Jets or 70?
Oh, the Jets. It was the Jets.
50-yard runs versus the Jets.
Cam's just not that guy anymore. He's just not. And I hate to see it.
I mean, he's still moving.
He's moving, but dude.
He's not the same.
Dude.
We're talking about how old Cam.
I mean, you can't tell me that still looks super clunky. There's no way he looks all that slow.
Wait, so now
he's also
now are you trying to defend that Cam Newton is fast?
No, I'm saying Cam Newton's the better runner. I'm not
trying to debate that Mac Jones is a better runner.
Listen,
what are we talking? Clearly, Cam Newton's a better runner.
2015, Cam Newton, that defensive back doesn't even touch him. If that's 2015 Cam Newton.
Hold on.
DB does not touch him.
Did you think I was trying to say once again, I'd say it. Doughboy Mac Jones was a better runner than Cam Newton.
Oh, hell no.
That's not even debatable.
No, hell no.
Cam Newton is way more of an athlete than 100%. Mac Jones.
This doesn't even look like 50 yards if you really watch it, though. Like
Because it took him like 20 seconds. Yeah, no.
God, just take
he
so
also
long to
broke
get
like
downfield.
4 tackles.
I think Mac Jones,
the guy's still a beast. Mac Jones, I think, comes
week
in.
4 or 5.
Comes
week 4
in
or 5.
Bucks. I think the Bucks week is a big, like,
could you imagine if Mac Jones beat Tom Brady? Ironically, Tom Brady's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday to
Happy
the GOAT.
birthday. Happy birthday, Tom.
To the GOAT, baby.
I don't miss you at all. No.
Not even a little. Not even.
No, definitely not.
Come back.
No.
Baby, come back.
No.
You can play. You guys remember those commercials?
Of course. What?
Oh, my. You know what? Freaking. Didn't mean to cut you off. You know what commercials I really hope you guys remember? Do you remember the NBA RV commercials?
No.
Yes.
I resaw a couple of those this morning. Cracked me up. So it's literally just all them in an RV, but they put like random, like they'll do announcers. Stephen A. Smith was in one. They did another one with like Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce. And they're just absolutely hysterical. I forget which one I saw that like made me die, but it's some like old dude who comes out and he starts washing his like tighty whities in the sink, and they're all just like, dude, what the hell are you doing? He's just like, they're like, we wash our dishes in there. And he goes, yeah, and I wash my underwear in here. And they're all sitting there. The guy's like drinking the milk out of the bowl of cereal. He's sitting there with his cup. He's like, it was bad.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The sports needs to have like great commercials, like the one with Steve Irwin. Remember that one?
No,
they had one with Steve Irwin. All of a sudden, the Florida Gators mascot walks out of the elevator.
Yes.
Steve Irwin attacks it to the ground. One of the best commercials I've ever seen. Crikey, this is a big one. That man was a gangster.
I feel like
I miss him every day.
Sports. You remember when Sports Center?
No. I remember like the good commercials they used to have. Like they
Damian
still
Lillard
run
in
them.
The Office.
Oh, like,
and he's like,
I got game time.
You're gonna make it to my birthday this weekend. He's like, I don't know. And he looks at the schedule. Everything just says Dame time. He's like,
I like how it's all different like time slots though. It's not just like filled.
Like, listen, 2:30 game, 2:30 Dame time. I don't know if I can make it this week.
Or like when Curry was first getting like really good, he was like, oh God, they did it again. They're like, what are you talking about, Steph? They're at lunch and he goes, dropped 36 last week.
Oh, the Curry one? Yeah. No, they
dropped 50 last night. It was another Curry something. And then he was just like, I want to thank you guys so much. This is why I do it for you two. Walk away. The chef's like, who's that guy? Who is that guy?
Actually, another one of the RV ones was Curry with Mark Jackson when he was the coach. And it was his review of him before the whatever, and it was like too slow, too small, maybe a career in Turkey, and that's what it said. And he's like going through, he's like, yo, check this out, and he's like looking through the notebook, and Mark Jackson's like, nah, you don't want to look through that. And Steph Curry's like, oh, you got draft notes in here or whatever, and he's looking, and he reads off his own, and Mark Jackson's like sitting there, he goes, I hear Turkey's got like really competitive basketball right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I've totally missed like 90% of these.
Oh, well, yeah, do yourself a favor. They're actually pretty good.
This also builds upon my unculturedness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's honest, James. It amazes me every day. Me every day.
Did I ever tell you the first time, like before, like when I first met him, he like didn't know shit about sports. The only fucking Boston athlete like he knew anything about was Bobby Orr.
Wow.
Bobby Orr.
Tom Brady.
And I was a host of Sports on Tap.
You start small, we get big.
Yo,
baby steps.
We are growers, not showers.
Yeah, you know what? That'll get my stamp of approval.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Thanks for tuning in this weekend. But yeah, no.
Yeah, so Mac Jones week 3, 4, 4, 5.
No, I'm telling you right now that Buccaneers week is a big pivot point in the season. Huge.
That'd be about as storybook as it gets. Honestly, buy our merch. Check us out.
Thanks for tuning in.
Literally, yeah.
I don't know how to do the outro. I've never done the outro.
No. Hey, this is why we pay him the big bucks.
I'm sweating. Bye. No, just everybody. We gotta go.
Thanks, Mom.
And thanks, Mom, for watching. But yeah, buy our merch. Tune in, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know. Cam Newton is not slow. Okay.
Not fast right now either.
Fuck you guys. Let us know.
He just runs.
He just goes straight.